Jonathan Taylor. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
7. Rams, nothing. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First down, Rams.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
He was brought down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
3rd down. And
there is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just getting the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins, and they'll get him down right about the 20.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
Taron Johnson made the stop.
Down at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. There's Wilson to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Chris Herndon, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Journey, don't start that shit. Hey, mama, no. Hey.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit.
And this is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
Here's Snell, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Don't start that.
Benny Snell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Rams 7. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
So I can see who all in here. I'll show y'all some different shit now.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Chandler Jones, his 2nd sack of the night. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Pulled in at the 24. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Yeah. Probably want to bottle, but I don't know yet.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
Hey, Mama. All right, come on. Now I can lock it in.
Through one quarter, 14-7.
I got to pause this real quick. No. She's barely up.
Our score.
Seahawks 14, Rams 7.
Be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
The pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd
and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now we back.
On the Seahawks 29-yard line.
That's going to be caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He got 29 yards that time.
It's only 7 though. Y'all sure you want to do it?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. George Kittle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
It don't matter. You talking about me? Or what? It is? Did I not put it on tight enough? Try to tighten it up.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the 6. And he'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Not really.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park. And I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
It's
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. Throw complete to Herndon. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll set up a throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
And the Rams first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Christian McCaffrey.
The solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
I did this.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught for a touchdown. We'll check the flag, but it looked like a clear offsides, and it should stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Byron Pringle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Matt Gay set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
35-yard line.
On second down, McCaffrey. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Nobody. All right, good.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw now on first down. Taking a shot for Samuel. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
It's a big one now. It's a big one.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On first down, Dobbins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Mama.
Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. Gay's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
What they do with their feet?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 1. Again, McCaffrey. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Christian McCaffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
Well, you want me to put it together?
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. That ball complete to Isabella. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Rams.
Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Andy Isabella was the intended target. And now it's second down.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
9-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wilson. Got an open man, it's Pringle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. On first down, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's caught inside the 20.
Beat,
Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had it quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Complete.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
26 yards. And the Rams
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
George Kittle.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the Seahawks' 41-yard line.
And my goodness, another interception. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion. Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Seahawks 31.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. 20, 10,
You thought you had it.
touchdown, L.A.
Los Angeles.
Curtis Samuel, 92 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Whoa,
This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Samuel, complete. The 40, 30, 10.
That's all you got?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Curtis Samuel, 94 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. So that one will be accepted. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll start with a give to Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 44, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking downfield for Jones. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 15. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Well, right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 32 on the play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Andy Isabella. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you...
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And his throw's going to be incomplete. J.K. Dobbins, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 44. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 17 yards out. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. You don't see option pitches a whole lot in the NFL, but there worked out pretty well, resulted in a touchdown.
And it's hard for defenses because they don't see it very often, so the time in preparing each week is probably minimal. So when it comes at them, it's often a surprise. And what a nice job on the read, pitch to the running back, and he takes it all the way in for a touchdown.
I didn't even know that shit.
This one fielded at the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a man open down the middle of the field. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Wilson now to throw on third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because...
What's wrong?
And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And my goodness, another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. And we'll have to check the flag, but I think this one's going to stand. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will extend this big lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mama.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Damn, defense.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Oh, good ass move.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 91 yards. And the Seahawks are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Let's go.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon.
And now here is another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. Fights through, and now a crease. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
7 yards. It's fourth down and goal.
Check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen. Right here.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Taking a shot for Samuel. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
And 3.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I gotta watch my game first. I gotta just keep my
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Yes.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Oh my God, he's doing these things, bro.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place.
And now here is another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Winds up and lets it go for Sam. And that's caught inside the 35. You like this? And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
The game almost over. GG's in the chat, y'all. GG's in the chat stream.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Chat, y'all, my daughter, she be going crazy.
So after the touchdown, here's
this ain't her
Fairbairn now
time.
to kick it
I'm
away.
gonna stream for y'all when she going crazy. If y'all don't see it, y'all don't hear it.
This one taken just inside the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Did y'all hear her hating on the chat?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
Do y'all hear her hating on me?
This one is down he goes. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Do y'all hear her hating on me?
One last shot for Wilson.
Chat. Do y'all hear hating? Y'all see my defense, man. We came out here, had a great game today. A lot of mess-ups. No. We played a horrible game today. Messed up a lot. Yeah, we were down 14-0 at the beginning of the game. And, hey, y'all see how it went? And, hey, you just know, like, bad game. Now we know what we got to go clean up.
So for Los Angeles, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0.
Horrible.
And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they
won
take on the Los Angeles
too much we got cleaned up.
Meanwhile, for Seattle, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Yeah. Well, GG's in the chat, everyone. Streaming tomorrow or maybe tonight. Another Madden game. If y'all hear anything freaky going on after the chat, oh my bad, mama, y'all.